and welcome to Collegiate Watch, covering all things collegiate esports. I'm Royal Ames, and today we're going to talk about the first few rounds of the regional playoff brackets from the Tespa Collegiate Series for Overwatch. The first few rounds of the regional playoff brackets just happened over the weekend. These brackets were all played out until the regional semifinals, which will be played later this week. So let's take a look at which teams made it out of the brackets and which ones didn't quite make the cut. Because I'm biased, let's start with the South region. With the South region being the smallest region out of all four of them, they had 9 buys in the round of 32. In the round of 16 for the South, every match was a 2-0, which is the only region in which this happened. UF, UTD, UH, TTU, A&M, UCF, NCSU, and ASU all got knocked out. In the quarterfinals, UT Longhorns knocked out University of Arkansas, FIU took out UNT, UGA knocked out Georgia Tech, and ECU took out KSU. Looking forward to the regional semifinals, UT will face off against FIU, a rematch of the intense matchup that happened in the very last group stage. On the other side of the bracket, UGA will face off against ECU. Of the top 4 seeds after the group stages, UT, A&M, ECU, and UNT, only 2 made it to the regional semifinals. And the underdog to keep an eye out for in the South region is UGA, who ranked 14 out of 23 after the group stages, went on to knock out both A&M and Georgia Tech, ranked 3rd and 6th respectively. Alright, moving on to the West region. In the round of 32, the top 4 teams all had buys. In the round of 16, UNR, UA, UCR, ASU, UW, UCD, U of U, and PCC were knocked out. One notable match that happened in the round of 16 was UBC, ranked 21 after groups, knocked out UCR, who was ranked number 5. In the quarterfinals, CPP knocked out CSULB, and poor UBC, who had just taken out UCR, gets knocked out by California Berkeley. Saddleback knocks out UCLA, and UCSD takes out UCI, who was the top-ranked team after the Tespa Summer Series. In the semifinals, CPP will face off against Berkeley, and Saddleback will face off against UCSD. Of the top 4 seeds in the West, CPP, UCI, UW, and Cal Berkeley, only 2 made it out. And the underdog to definitely keep your eye on is Saddleback, who ranked 19 out of 28 after group stages, knocked out both UW and UCLA, also ranked 3rd and 6th respectively. On to the East region. The East region was the largest group by far, with 34 teams making it to playoffs. They had an extra round. Only 2 matches happened in the round of 64, but in the round of 32, 2 very notable matches happened. Columbia University, seeded 29th, knocked out University of Delaware, who was seeded 3rd after group stages. SBU, ranked 26th, knocked out Champlain College, which is ranked 6th. In the round of 16, CMU, UMD, UMA, WVU, CU, SBU, DU, and NJIT were all knocked out. In the regional quarterfinals, VCU knocked out RPI, WPI knocked out CM, GMU knocked out BU, and Rutgers took out RIT. In the semifinals, VCU will face off against WPI, and on the other side of the bracket, GMU will face off against Rutgers. Of the top 4 seeded, VCU, Rutgers, Delaware, and WPI, only the University of Delaware did not make it to semifinals. Now to the North region. In the round of 32, 3 teams had buys. In the round of 16, Minnesota, Michigan, ISU, MUSI, OSU, UIUC, UOIT, UMM were all knocked out. In the quarterfinals, Cincinnati knocked out UW, KSU took out MSU, Waterloo took out UIC, and U of T knocked out CU. Looking to the semifinals, Cincinnati will play KSU, and the University of Waterloo will face off against U of T. This region was literally the only region where everything worked out as planned, as the top 4 seeded will all face off against each other in the regional semifinals. So be sure to tune in for regional semifinals coming up this week, and let me know who you're rooting for in the comments below. I'm Royal Ames, and this has been Collegiate Watch. Ames out! If you enjoyed this video or want to see more like it, please hit that subscribe button.
Wait.